as long as I squeeze onto the subway during rush hour. I can time travel to the past or the future, but I never used my power to predict the World Cup or buy lottery tickets. Instead, I used time gaps to invest in real estate in just 3 short years. I went from a nobody office worker to a real estate tycoon worth $200 billion. I thought the future would be endlessly exciting. Until one day, I accidentally jumped 3 years ahead and witnessed the car crash where I died. There was also a woman who died with me, a woman I had never seen before. I realized she might be the key to keeping me alive, so I decided to find her and rewrite my fate. I traveled back to the present and investigated her identity, only to discover she was once a household name child star. She became famous overnight at 6 years old for playing a foodie girl, but after her greedy mother drained her fame for money, Emma's life completely collapsed. At 30, she was broke, with no steady income, and had developed a serious drinking problem. Heartless media constantly exposed her downfall and ugly moments for clicks. Online, Emma was also one of the most viciously attacked celebrities, especially videos of her embarrassing drunk behavior. When I finally found Emma, she was begging someone for a job, and I already knew from the future that in 20 minutes she would be in a severe traffic accident. To prevent it from happening, I pretended to flirt with Emma, but she thought I was a stalker. She walked straight toward the intersection where the accident would occur. As danger was about to strike, I rushed over and pulled her into my arms, saving her from a speeding truck. But after avoiding the crash, she couldn't handle the extreme exhaustion and fainted in front of another car. After she woke up, I told her to rest well and not overthink anything. She seemed slightly moved by what was happening. I took Emma to the hospital and didn't leave until she woke up. The next day, I appeared in the subway again and ran into Emma. This time I offered to take her out for a meal, but she showed zero interest in me. Then I suddenly remembered she loved drinking, so I invited her out for drinks. I never expected that after just one beer. She completely lost control. She slowly leaned her face close to mine, constantly teasing me. Her soft and overly flirtatious behavior was nothing like her previous cold arrogance. It scared me on the spot, because I had never seen such a vulgar woman. I couldn't believe my life was actually in the hands of this alcoholic, but no matter how much I disliked her, I still had to protect Emma. What I didn't know was that Emma was already starting to like me. The next day I jumped 3 months into the future, but what shocked me was that my house after the jump was covered with over a dozen wedding photos of Emma and me, and the Emma I despised was standing there in a bathrobe, looking at me with pure happiness.